Woo, Ryan, guess what? It's show number 100.
Say the meat glitter make that kitty quiver. I'm just saying. Check this out.
Yeah, Steve, let's see your wiener.
Bless.
Hey, when you take your shirt off, does it match your chest hair?
You okay, Ryan?
Yep.
You took a little too big of a gulp, didn't you? Got a little brave.
No, this one's, oh, man.
Wow, are you on a delay there, Ryan? Hey, everybody, this is Steve Kress. I am with It's All About the Barbecue. This is Thursday Night BBQ Chat. During the week, you can find me at Wanamaker's in lovely, beautiful downtown Downers Grove, Illinois. And a man sitting next to me, as always, the chairman of the board, Mr. Ryan Hoagland, Barbecue, Blackstone, and Beer. Ryan, it's another Thursday night. How are you, my friend?
It's another Thursday night, which is amazing. Oops. We're doing great here. I gotta go live on my Instagram, and we're doing good though. It is Thursday Night BBQ Chat. We are back for another episode of Thursday Night, and Steve's just off into space.
Well, as always, technical things are not working right for me, as always.
Oh, look at that! Our first commenter here, Ray Gringa, Little Gringa.
Ray Little Gringa. Oh boy, there's a video for Ray Little Gringa. I don't know. Did you see that video of? Oh yes. Oh, we're beautiful. We are beautiful. We are in the pageant. We are Miss.
I wonder how she talked to the judges when she was in her pageant.
Oh, she won. All right. Well, we got business to take care of, Ryan, because we have with us, first of all, before we get to our main guest, we have a very good friend of mine who is right now with Operation Barbecue Relief deployed down in Oxford, Mississippi, feeding the good people from the big snow and wind and ice and cold that was down there. We have the one, the only, Mr. Joey Wilson. Joey, we'll put him in there, Ryan. Joey, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, Steve.
I'm so sorry, Joe. Now you got to listen to him.
Joey loves me. Joey loves me. Joe, what's it going on? You know what? I hate to tell you, everybody, the only time I ever see Joe is on a deployment, and it's usually about 98 degrees, and Joe's complaining about how hot it is. And here, to see him all bundled up in the little hat and his little coat and vest and everything, I did one cold deployment, and that was in Nashville, and I'm telling you, I think they're harder than the heat. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'd have to agree.
It's hard
food
being
hot, from trying to stay warm, from running around. It's rough out here right now.
So what does it look like down there? They got any power back yet, or are you guys are still cranking out meals?
From the couple towns we're in, it looks like about 75% has been restored. Tomorrow is going to be a really nice day. I think it's going to be like 65. So hopefully I can get all this coats and stuff off.
Nice. Yeah. For a good Indiana boy, yeah, you should be able to get some coats off.
Right. And then hopefully tomorrow a lot of linemen can get a lot of that power on. Hopefully get them all back on.
So what do you guys been cranking out as far as meals? What is your average roughly?
We've been doing about 3,000 to 4,000 a day between two Walmarts, one in Oxford and one in Ripley.
And is that where everybody goes if they want to pick something up? Just go to the it's on the OBR website. I'm assuming OBR
Yes.
OBR.org. So anything? What else is going on down there?
Not a whole lot, just cooking. We're set up in the Walmart parking lot. We got, we're with the Tide trucks and Matthew 25's there as well, giving showers out and toiletries and all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I'm going to put Joey on the spot because I'm going to say everybody always tags me. There has become a tradition with Operation Barbecue Relief, and Joe, you know the tradition. It is to play Sweet Caroline and have everybody sing to it. And I just want everybody that is watching from Operation Barbecue Relief, you are looking at the two people who created it. It was not Ryan. It was me and Joe. And it goes all the way back to, I believe, Hammond, Mr. Wilson, if I believe correctly. I
believe it was Hammond number 2.
Hammond number 2. And Joey was in charge of the radio. I was loading the pits, and I said, Joe, let's play Sweet Caroline. And Joe says, hey, I know. Let's see if we can do sides and proteins. versus each other. And I hate to tell you, as good as all of them sound, nothing sounded as good as that first one. And thanks to all of the volunteers who have continued to keep that tradition going. And it warms my heart every time somebody tags me that somebody's singing Sweet Caroline. And thank you to all the volunteers who are out there now freezing their butts off, making all the food and doing all that stuff. So what do you got? What equipment do you have down there, Joe? Do you just got the one trailer, or do you got?
So I got so yes, I have my the trailer I travel around with that's got ELEDLX on it, and then we have a standalone ELEDLX that we've been working off of as well from John David.
Good old John David. So what do you think about that, Sweet Caroline? You loved that. That was the first time was just awe inspiring.
That was perfect. We really haven't gotten it that good since that day. But
the
now
only
we
I would
have to do it up on the line because all of our we only had about 8 volunteers. So I was like, well, we got to do this with 8 people.
with 8 people
singing it.
I don't. Well, I did see one though. One that you did it once. Excuse me. When you guys were down in the Tampa area, when you guys were at the Amazon, I did see that one. That one was a pretty impressive one. So
it's a close second.
It's a close second. Well, we'll let you do your thing. So if anybody is interested, Operation Barbecue Relief is in Oxford, Mississippi. If you want to get there and make a donation, obr.org. Make a donation. Ryan's got the stuff up there on the thing. Joey Wilson is down there busting it out. Yeah, Joe, I mean, I would like to say I wish I was there, but I do love to help out with Barbecue Relief. But man, I froze. I did the Nashville one, and I slept in 29 degrees in the back of my van. And I think it's not for the weak. I'll tell you that. I'll sleep in the heat. Jesus. So, all right, Joe, good to see you.
All right, good to see y'all. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for all you're doing down there.
Nope, not a problem. Thank y'all.
Take care.
So that was Joey Wilson with Operation Barbecue Relief. He is down there, Oxford, Mississippi. Everybody trying to get the power back on, boy, they really got hit really hard, Ryan. I mean, I thought we were bad with the -13, but yeah, I will definitely take the warmer weather or the cold over snow any day of the week. So tonight on the big show, we have a man that commented in here a while back, and I had been a member of his group for a while, and then I saw some of his videos. I know I did do a video announcing his thing here on the show, and he cooks some pretty darn cool stuff. And he's also been all over the place. I saw him at like Malcolm Reed's place and all this other stuff. So he gets around.
But speaking of all over the place, our lovely sponsors are all over the place.
So we should do sponsors.
We just want to thank them because we wouldn't be here without them. So
yeah,
here we go.
Yeah, Melinda's Hot Sauce, bringing the heat and bold flavor that belongs on everything from wings to backyard barbecue. Boys Night Out, next level rubs and seasoning trusted by pitmasters and backyard cooks alike. Blues Hog, legendary barbecue sauce with that perfect balance of sweet heat and competition-proven flavor. And Marble Ridge Farms, premium high-quality meats that take every cook to the next level.
Fat Cow Jerky, bringing flavor, serious snack power, and that perfect fuel for long cooks and late-night barbecue talk. The OG Bandits, bringing bold barbecue attitude, killer flavor, and true pitmaster spirit to the table.
Yeah.
Wow.
I worked on that too. I don't know if I like that one as much.
That was snazzy.
It was snazzy, but there's a lot of like trailing on it that kind of hides the logos a little bit. Now I'm going to have to redo it. No. But I just got them on there. So thanks to Fat Cow Jerky and the OG Bandits for coming back and sponsoring us for 2026.
Yeah, I'm all sponsored. I got Boars Night Out, and then I got Melinda's on.
So my wife watched, so it's drying right now.
So let's he's been waiting patiently for us to do all our stuff and talk to Joey Wilson and stuff like that. Let's bring in Mr. Alonzo Cantu of, I hope I said that right, of Gulf Coast Smoke. And what's up, Alonzo?
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
Good. How are you doing? Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate it. I'm doing good. It's kind of like I was telling Steve a few minutes ago. It is cold in Texas for me. I know it's colder where you got. Man, it's 59, 58 degrees. I'm cold, bro. I'm thinking about turning on the heater,
58, 59 degrees, man. I'm that's shorts and a tank top for me.
He is in shorts, but he went to go close the door behind him and he's in shorts. I'm like, son of a gun.
I got the hoodies going.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, I mean for us it's been a little bit cold lately, but yeah, right now it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all.
Can't complain about that. Can't complain about. What's up, Ryan? You look like you want to say something.
No, I was just getting. We got my buddy Jake from Dad Can Cook 365 over on Instagram says, "Yo," and he said that's a hot shower.
Wow. I don't get what's that.
Robert Rose stopped in over there as well too. And then before we get too carried away, I can find my mouse. Richard C is back again. Says, "Hey guys."
Hey Richard, thanks for joining us.
Four Smoking Jays says, "What's up?" Oh, and we got our good buddy Adam Sherwin is here.
Hey Adam, what's up? Adam, you know what? Big announcement.
Pictures.
Oh yeah, the AI. We'll get on to AI pictures in a second. Big announcement for Adam. I hope Adam, if you don't mind if I share this information. But Adam is retiring from the Air Force. I think it's effective either this year or I think it's in November, I think. So Adam, God bless you for I think it was 23 years with the Air Force. God bless you. First met Adam when I was doing live from the barbecue department over at Wanamaker's and he was stationed over in Germany. Sent him many items and God bless him for supporting such a small business and everything. So Adam, congratulations on I wish I could retire.
Thank you for your service. That's a long service for the country. So we appreciate
That's a lot of service.
Yeah. That's a lot of service. And I'll say I know he has one of my stickers and he stuck it somewhere that I can't talk about. Not on his body.
I'm glad you said that because I was a little.
Yeah. And then Richard, we'll get to that. And Richard says, "I hear you, Alonzo. It's cool here in the Rio Grande Valley."
Yep.
I don't know. So where are you exactly at, Alonzo?
I live in Portland, Texas, which is right. You might not know where Portland is, but you may know where Corpus Christi, Texas is.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, you're way down there. You're down there near the bottom of about as bottom can be.
Yeah, so I'm about 2 hours from the border of Mexico. I'm in deep South Texas, and yeah, I mean I've been here my whole entire life, man. I don't know anything else besides Corpus, Portland, Texas. I mean I went to school in Corpus, and I work in Portland. It's just I don't know. This is home. This is where I've always been.
Geez, now that I know exactly where you are, yeah, 59 degrees. You got to be freezing your Badoop off. I mean, I don't.
So it's really the wind. It's the wind, right? So I live really, really close to the water, so it does get really windy. So the wind chill makes it feel like it's way colder than it actually is. So like, this morning, whenever I was walking into work, it's about 6 a.m. and, it's about, 44 degrees, which is not, I mean, it's cold, but it's not like, oh my gosh, cold, but the wind makes it feel like, dude, you're in freezing cold weather. So you got to wait for the sun to come out a little bit and then you start to feel a little bit better for sure.
I mean, you're talking cold there. We had, what was it, a couple weeks ago? I think our wind chill was minus 30.
Yeah, I don't know if I would. Yeah, you know what? We won't talk about it being cold anymore. I'll shut up now.
Yeah, no, it was. That's the only time I look. Or a couple of years ago, we hit minus 50 on a wind chill.
And you know what's crazy? I was actually talking to my wife about this the other day. So here in South Texas or in Texas in general, when this freeze came, a couple weeks back, we were all kind of panicking a little bit. We're starting to get worried and, oh, this might happen. I definitely think you should always prepare. But I was telling her, I was like, dude, how do these people that live in places where it's snowing all the time, it's like always freezes for a long periods of time, like they're just probably like, oh yeah, man, just another winter, and we're over here like, holy shit, we got to get everything ready. We got to do this. We got to do that. So yeah, man, it's definitely different regions, different parts of the world. And it's like, it's just so funny sometimes, I think, how we react so differently than everybody else,
Well, that was like when we were at the shed for the competition, and everybody was getting ready to go home, and it was getting cold there because it was colder up north, and everybody's just like, oh God, it's gonna be cold, and I'm just sitting there not saying nothing. They're like, oh, it's gonna be cold, and they all look at me and they're like, well, probably not. I mean, not as cold as where you're going. I said, yeah. I said, when I get back, my high is like 4 degrees. And they're like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna be like in the 40s and 50s, so, but it's still cool for us. I'm like, I'll switch places with you.
There you right. Shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, do that comment. Richard made a comment that he you were just a couple hours north. So Richard, if you go to Gulf Coast Smoke, there is a group out there you can follow, and you do kind of like little pop-up things around, don't you, Alonzo? Or
yeah, so here in Portland we have office space where we carry all of our products and we do like pickup locations and stuff.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Right, my red stapler. I know exactly.
Have you never seen Office Space, Steve?
No, probably not. Right.
What is wrong?
Oh, dude,
What?
you gotta watch it, bro. They beat up a
Office?
printer. It's pretty, dude. It's like I would say that's a pretty iconic movie, no? Right?
Yes.
I think that's a pretty iconic movie. But
Have you seen my stapler?
yeah, have you seen my stapler? He's like all crazy about his stapler in the basement, dude. Like he's
Now you
got,
gotta
it's
go
got
watch it, Steve.
what is it? The Sharp? What's the brand? Sharpline or
Swing line?
Yeah, one of those. But like it has to be anyway. It is funny. But so we have office space here in town, and that's where our pickup location is. Like if somebody orders on our website and they want to do a local pickup, or sometimes we open the doors for people to come in and shop, and we try and do maybe once a quarter we try and do events out there where we've done like free pictures of Santa, we've done turkey breast demos, we've done we drop a new product, we do like a little demo just to show people how we use our product and give them little recipe cards and stuff like that to take home, and just kind of get people to use the product, see what it's all about, and then kind of just go from there.
Yeah, so that way, Richard, if you're looking, follow on that webpage or that Facebook group there, and then if you see he's doing something, I mean, an hour or two drive, go down there, get the food that you put on your social media stuff. I mean, that stuff looks doing lights out. That's all I can say. I mean, it's amazing.
I appreciate it, man. I'm just trying to have fun. I was having a conversation with somebody. I still have a day job, right? So I was having a conversation with somebody at work, and I said, man, there's nothing wrong with salt and pepper barbecue, but I just think that there's so much more that we could do. We could all do. And I enjoy trying to add new flavors and do different things. And man, I ain't going to lie. Sometimes it doesn't turn out good, but it's like, sometimes it turns out incredible. And you find something really different. That's like, oh shit, that's so much better than just a salt pepper rib, throwing a little soda in the wrap or throwing a cherry pineapple glaze on top or, just different things, man. It's fun. It's the fun part about it, in my opinion. Not just being so one-dimensional. I understand salt, pepper, smoke works, but it's not the only way to do things,
No, definitely not. Race. I know I always mess up his name. I always say Race Vice, but I know that it's not right. But he said it's stupid. Stupid cold up here in Chicago. Road trip to South Texas. LOL.
Right.
And then Richard said he'll check out the group.
Nice.
Since you're down there. Yeah, nice. Mr. Receiving, I always say it wrong. To God, you got to put your first name in there. I think his name's Larry.
Yes.
But congratulations. I think he just got his 2 millionth view on YouTube, which is
that's it.
That's it. Yeah, right. I wish I could get. Oh,
he said that's 100% right, brother. Race Vice.
Look at you. Yeah, Larry. They're
both
right, Ryan.
Somebody corrected me at some point, and they're like, "That's not how you say it."
No, it wouldn't have been me because I say it wrong all the time too.
Yeah. So, and yes, it's Larry.
It's Larry.
Sorry.
It's always a sign. So Alonzo, what's now that we're 20 minutes in, but
get back into the basics here.
Yeah, what got you hooked on the whole barbecue thing? I mean, what got you into it?
Man, I've told the story a few times, but I do still love telling it. I met my wife about 16 years ago when we were working at a local grocery store called H-E-B. And we used to get these it looked like a credit card or like a gift card, and it was called a partner perks card. So it was a perk of being an H-E-B partner, right? Every week, if I'm not mistaken, it was every week they would give you one free item that was H-E-B branded that you could try out. And it was a way for you to be able to explain to customers like, oh, we got this new whatever. It tastes great. It's blah, blah, whatever. And a lot of the times they would be like, we would get like heavy discounts on like chicken or sausage or wings or burgers and stuff like that. And you know how like HEB always does like the pat, or maybe you don't, but they do like the pre-formed patties with like jalapenos and cheese and stuff in there.
Yeah.
And so we would just get a lot of that stuff. And my wife and I, of course, we were just dating at the time, but man, we would always go over to her house and we would be grilling, and we made a lot of the same stuff. We would make a lot of chicken wings and a lot of burgers, but we just loved getting outside and grilling. And, my dad always grilled growing up, and we always looked forward to the days when mom and dad would barbecue. Here in South Texas. It's pretty typical for us to have, some beef ribs, fajitas, chicken, rice and beans, pico de gallo, like tortillas. It's just kind of that's the way we barbecue in my family. And we always looked forward to it. And, when my wife and I finally got married, had kids, bought our house about 9 years ago, man, it's just like, it was the first thing that my dad did was bought me an offset smoker. That was my housewarming gift from him. And man, I ended up buying a Weber kettle about a week later, and then I bought a Rec Tech, and then I just kind of kept going. I had to learn how to do all these things perfectly now, because I just knew grilling basically from my dad, and started watching How to Barbecue Right videos. Let's be honest, man. I mean, I think what everybody did or does, and dude, I'll never forget it. The video that got me hooked was, he starts it off, and I'll remember it to the day that I stopped doing this. Today we're talking spare ribs. He's sitting down in his kitchen. He's wearing a red shirt, and he's talking about making spare ribs before the holiday. He hits them with the mustard, the barbecue rub, and just, they looked so good. I had to do it. And man, after that video and making those ribs and following his process, and they were on another level, it was just like, it was game over for me. And I knew that I wanted to do this. And, I didn't know I still don't know where it's going to take me. Right. But I had no idea where I would end up in my life or in my journey through barbecue and content. But it basically all started with watching that Malcolm Reed video, man. I mean, the dude is, in my opinion, the GOAT of what we're all trying to do. And I just got so much respect for that guy.
Oh, yeah, look, I mean, it brought you to the Thursday Night BBQ Chat, and you know what?
Yeah.
For this, it can only go up from here.
I mean, wow. I mean, talk about a fork in the road,
Hey, I'm very, very I'm very happy that you guys asked me to be here. I promise you, I really appreciate y'all. And any chance I get an opportunity to talk to people that have like-minded goals, they love barbecue, man, it's a win 100%.
I totally agree. I mean, I don't know how I can honestly say that, my barbecue journey started pretty close to yours. I mean, I've been managing the department over at Wanamaker's now for almost 12 and a half years. I would never have guessed that when I started doing that, that one, I'd probably still be there, but two, that I would have my own show doing this and meeting all the people that I've met through the show. And I still am. I'm still a big, huge barbecue fan. I know you haven't been doing it as long, and you're not a Malcolm Reed, but I'm going to tell you right now, I still admire everything you do, because like I said, I'm just a barbecue geek, and I love looking at your food. Anybody that cooks and can do it really well and make it look really good, I love it. Even Ryan, some of his stuff looks okay once in a while, but I mean,
I was about to say, like, geez, I have never heard that. Like, I mean, no,
it's every once in a while you crack off a good one. So,
like this, I mean, that's just perfect.
Oh, you and
that looked really good. If I'm being real, that looked really good.
What about this one? You like this one, or is it just look?
Pull that other one back up real quick. Pull that other one back up.
This one here.
Yeah, that looks fire, bro. I don't care what anyone. That looks fire.
Which one do you like? That one or this one?
Dude, that's not even like a fair comparison.
Okay. Man, I don't know. The onion one looks really interesting. I think I would rather try that one. You know what I mean?
That's mine. The other one's Steve's.
Oh shit! You would do that to me? I didn't know that. That's what I was. I thought they were both yours, Ryan.
No, the one's
oh, this one.
Well, there's a whole story behind this one that Ryan never likes to explain the whole thingamajigger. Now, Ryan's onion burger thing that he created, the Flying Dutchman there.
I didn't create the Flying Dutchman.
I didn't say you created it. Okay, but you sat there and you precisely did it and this and that. Now, my burger, the championship burger that it is, was I just got done with deploying with Operation Barbecue Relief for 17 days. I'm on my way home. I stop at Sonny Moody's house, and because we were going to do some, I forgot what it was. We were going to do because at that time I was doing live from the barbecue department at Wanamaker. So we stopped on the way home. So we were going to do it live from Sonny's house, cooking burgers. So I was in the middle of doing a show, and at the same time as I'm trying to do a smash burger, and Ryan likes to rub it. So it's like you made yours was like theatrically prepared, Ryan. Mine was like
theatrically prepared. That was my dinner. Everything that I cook and take photos of, that's my dinner.
Here we go.
Just saying.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, look at Alonzo's site and let's look at some
back. What Bearded Brew and Barbecue guy says we're built different up here in the north. Still going back to the cold weather, but yeah.
Yeah. But anyway,
yeah,
so you guys
definitely ain't made out for that, that's for sure.
Did you guys do did you guys do the character thing? I can't believe I got suckered into the whole stupid thing, but I ended up doing it.
For sure, yeah. So
hang on, wait. No, we're good. I got it.
I did do it.
You got all of them? Did you bring up everybody's?
It's coming. Save. Yeah, go ahead. Just go on to something else. I'll get them all up here.
Well, no, we want to watch you do it. We want to watch
you watch me do it. Okay.
Yeah, I want to watch you. Well, I will send you. I got another one that I can send you if you want, Ryan. The one that I originally wanted was but the stupid Chat GPT just kind of screwed it all up. But anyway, so all right, so you're doing the barbecue thing. Now, did you get into the whole competition type of thing, or did you bypass that crazy stage and just go into just doing social media stuff, or did you do the competition thing?
Yeah, so originally it was all just social media stuff. There was zero competition in it at all. And we launched a product, and then from that product we launched 2 more products, and I really wanted to find a way to market our products. So we did start competing in 2023 for a little bit, and we still will go every once in a while, but it's not something that I typically do as much anymore. Like in late 2023, we did like 7-10 in a row, something like that, and we went pretty hard. In 2024 we finished top 25 CBA in Texas, top 25 in brisket and ribs in the state. So we went pretty hard that year as well. Last year, I think we did like 6 contests. This year, we'll probably do around the same, some bigger ones. And, like now they have that $1 million event that you can qualify for. So I plan on hitting all of those qualifiers here in Texas at least. Yeah, I mean, I feel like anybody who's decent at this would kind of be a little foolish not to at least try to, as long as it's like feasible for you to do, you should at least try to, I believe. I mean, a chance at winning $1 million is pretty insane. And me, I'm all about content. So I would love to title a YouTube video, "We won $1 million cooking barbecue." Like I would just love that. I think that'd be a pretty good YouTube video title, if I'm being honest. So
how to win $1 million in barbecue.
How to win $1 million cooking barbecue, like something crazy like that, with me holding like a fake stack of cash, like Mr. Beast style. I mean, I definitely think that'd be a good video. So
I kind of agree with you a little bit. It's just like, I mean, to me, barbecue is like any, it's any given cook to whether or not you can win or not. I mean,
for sure.
Any given Sunday. But I was going to say, speaking of fakeness.
Yeah.
That's a good one, though. I like that one.
So, I mean, my wife, she's funny. She commented on it and she's like, "That's not my man." And she like put like the crying face emojis, like, "That's not my man." And I think it's hilarious because of the, like, obviously I used the picture, right? But it's like literally got the chains and everything. And I'm not wearing that watch, but I have a watch that's exactly like that. And it's just, it's hilarious.
Well, my wife kind of did the same thing. She's like, "Look, babe, you have hair."
I know you got a lot of hair up there.
That,
Well, all I can say with yours, Ryan, is I'd have to say with yours, they did make the cheek. I think it made you a little more chubby cheeky than I think you really are.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the point of caricatures,
caricature,
though, right? Like
though.
to like exaggerate it. Just like my forehead ain't that big. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
Ryan's is that big.
I mean, your hair is definitely not.
What are you talking about? It's up there. Look at that bad boy. At least I got hair, Ryan. That's what hair looks like.
I got hair too. It's just short.
Did you get the other one?
Yes, I got the other one. This was just.
Oh, look at that's power and beauty right there. Look at that beard on that.
Power and beauty right there, 100%.
I mean, co-host of the Thursday Night BBQ Chat, but.
Dude, that's a good picture like that. Did you see that? I worked on that one this morning. Well, you know what the funny part is that's the first picture I put into the thing, and it brought it up. I don't know how it dragged from it. I should send you the original, but I'm not good with trying to find the pictures on chat because I don't use it that much. It brought up like all this like crazy stuff, like InfoWars, and it had all this weird stuff. And I've never watched InfoWars in my life. And I'm trying to figure out, well, how did that get on there? It made me look like I was some kind of crazy person. Had a globe with a foil cap on top of it, and I'm just like, how do you get this out of my pimp
Please
picture?
send me that one.
I'm like, how do you get that out of my pimp picture? I don't even understand how that's even a comparison. But anyway.
Ray said she's back high again, and then my good buddy Donnie's here. He said, finally here, dealing with AT&T, no internet, have about 4-hour wait for customer service. Man. Can you keep this going? Till 11 p.m.? No.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That would be the longest show ever. We'd have to do something.
All right, Alonzo. So let's get back to you, man. What are you cooking on? What's your favorite piece of equipment?
Man, it's got to be the Weber kettle, bro. To me, it's the Weber kettle. It's just I think it's very accessible. I think a lot of people have them, and I think they're awesome cookers, dude. I mean, you can do anything on them. I mean, it's not got the most space ever, but overall, I just love cooking on my Weber kettle. Second would be my Outlaw. I got an Outlaw, Patio XL, which is insane. And then, that bad boy is pretty fun to fire up, but I definitely think my Weber kettle, man, is always going to be my favorite thing to cook on.
Nice.
What size kettle do you got? Do you got
I got 22 and 26, so I cook on both of them, just depending on what I'm doing that day. But I do have both of them.
I'd have to say the 26 kettle I think is the best size. I think that allows you the most. If you were gonna get out, granted, you're a barbecue person, so you're a grill collector, but. If you're like a person going out buying a Weber kettle, which I still think is a great, fantastic grill, 26 to me would give you the most space and the most versatility that if you wanted to smoke on it, it's got enough room to do big pieces of meat and still have your charcoal offset. I think it's a great grill.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. 26 is perfect. It's a little pricier though, right? That's why I always say 22, because I feel like it's a little more attainable for most people.
Right.
And you can still do a lot on it. But if I had a choice, money wasn't an issue or anything like that, it would definitely be the 26 without a doubt.
I mean, I've got a couple 22s, but they're 22-inch Blackstones.
Yeah, there you go.
Those don't count. Blackstones don't count.
Shots fired.
They're griddles. They're not grills. They're griddles.
You can still smoke on it.
No, don't bring up. You're going to bring up the story about the guy who cooked the brisket on the griddle, and it's not the same as smoking it on like a real smoker, Ryan. You know that.
Probably not. But
I'm trying to find a picture. I had a picture
Big Rome says the Weber with the Santa Maria attachment makes wonders.
I've always wanted to get that. I've always wanted to get that attachment and never got it.
That's the big Ranchero. I think had the.
Big Papa Jim's over on Instagram. How are we doing there, sir? What are you looking up, Steve?
I had a picture of a Patio Outlaw that I was going to send you, but I can't find it.
Oh, Griddles and Vittles with Nick and Jay just stopped in as well. What up?
Ask some questions while you're out there, Ryan. We'll let you be you said you were the host, so let you host for a little bit while I look for this picture.
Oh, no, you're definitely the host.
The hostess with the mostess. So what made you? What I know you.
Gonna say, though, Alonzo, I was looking at your page that turkey breast.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing, dude.
That Tony, what is it? Tony Creole, Tony.
Yeah. Yep,
Tony
the Tony
Creole?
Sacheries. I say Sacheries. I could be completely wrong.
I just did that for Thanksgiving. I used that for the first time on my turkey, and I mean, I have a video of me slicing into it. Just, I mean, a wave of juice just flowing right out of it.
Yeah, man. No, I mean, I love. So you kind of get used to cooking so much brisket, ribs, especially when you're doing like contests. Brisket, ribs, chicken, pork, brisket, ribs, chicken, pork, all the time. And so I was like, man, I need something different. So I ended up doing some turkey breast one day, and I was like, man, it was damn good. I really love this, and I just kind of kept cooking and cooking and cooking, and man, like we released like a turkey breast video per day every day in November. It was kind of a wild month, but it was really fun, and we made a lot of cool flavors, and man, I just love cooking turkey breast. It's kind of my jam.
I don't know why. I only cook it once a year. Like we need to start doing it more. Like it should be the norm.
Yeah, but I'm with you.
Speaking of Blackstone Betty's in the house. What's up?
Oh, Blackstone Betty. Well, congratulations. Thanks for coming in. She's got to be a guest. How come she's never been a guest on the show, Ryan?
I mean,
have you ever asked?
Yes. Ray says Gulf Coast is my neck of the woods.
Well, he's down by Corpus Christi. You're over by San Antonio. I mean, like in Texas, that's like almost like 2 states apart.
San Antonio is like an hour and 45 minutes away. It's not far. It's not too far.
No. That's like a Turkey. Yeah, Turkey is a barbecue powerhouse.
Yep.
I agree. I think Turkey looks over. I mean, look at when we had Brad on from Station 1, and he suggested that his turkey breast was the sleeper, and that next time we did the barbecue love tour and we stopped there, Ryan, we had the turkey. It was like lights out.
Oh.
Every time I go there now,
every time I go there, I got to get turkey there. Yes, turkey and the pastrami.
Yeah.
Blackstone Betty says she's in, and we'll set it up.
Heck yeah.
All right. Yeah. So what? So I know you probably told it in your story, but what made you get into the whole rub game? I mean that's a crazy goofy area. It's crowded. It's got a lot of things in it. But I guess if you want to promote your own stuff, I mean that's the way to do it.
Yeah, I mean I openly admit to a lot of people that I think maybe not that this is unique or cool or anything, but I think I disagree that it's crowded. I do think that there's a lot of great products, but I always think that there's room for more great products. And I think that as long as it's marketed well and, you give people a reason to want to try it, it can still be a good product that is globally loved, which is obviously the goal, right? We've had a pretty decent amount of success, like pushing our products recently. I owe a lot of it to that little competition run that we did. I think it was important for us to go out and prove that the product is good. And, I all the time, I encourage people like, man, if you want to get into something, do it. Like, because I do think that, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I do think a lot of people think like, hey, it's really saturated. Like even I see it all the time. I read it all the time. Like, oh, content creators, it's saturated. There's too many cookers out there. You're not going to get views. You're not going to this. You're not going to do that. Man, if you do something unique and special, you will get noticed. You will find a way to push yourself to the spot you want to be in. I do think cream always rises to the top, right? So I just wanted to create something that I felt really proud of that I could share with my friends and family. And, I think we've done that. Every single product that we have, it starts in my kitchen. My wife and I build it together. Even down to the most recent product we released, it was a glaze. Like, man, my kids hated it because they would smell the vinegar and the pectin and everything. Like we were cooking it in the kitchen and they're like, Dad, it smells horrible. Like, please stop. But we had to figure it out. We had to figure out how to make glaze. Right. But, yeah, I mean, we just got into it because we wanted to create something that was special to us. And of course, I think everybody wants to have some sort of like side hustle, maybe, or a lot of people do. And we felt like barbecue could be ours. So we started that back in 2021, and it's been a really cool journey.
Well, I do have to. After the show's over, I'm going to email you because I just remembered because I want you to email your pricing and stuff to my work email address.
Sure.
So anyway, so the story goes is obviously I joined Alonzo's group. I was apologizing in the thing. Well, when I do the show, after the show's over, I share it to a whole bunch of groups, and then I'll chop it up into little 1-minute videos and send it out to a whole bunch of groups. Well, I thought Gulf Coast Smoke was just for a region. I didn't understand that it was a product. Okay.
Yeah.
Until Alonzo commented on the thing, and I'm like, oh my God, I've been spamming this guy's, personal page, and I felt really bad. But the funny part is, Alonzo, and I forgot this story, and I wanted to remember it. And then when we brought about the rubs, so anyway, so I was at Wanamaker's. I was working one day, and it was after you had commented in one of the shows. You probably were on Malcolm Reed show. I can't remember which one it was, but I know you commented in the show. And I had a customer come in the store and say, "Do you guys carry Gulf Coast Smoke rubs?" And I'm like, "No." I said, "I don't." I said, "I post my show in his group." It was like salt in the wound. You know what I'm saying? It's like, here I'm spamming this guy's group.
I called someone, man. I was like, "Hey, you gotta go bug Steve."
And then it actually, without even knowing, it actually worked, and how he ended up. But he came in asking for it. So now that just reminded me. But yeah, I got to get your pricing and all that other stuff and see what it is to ship it up from Texas. But I might add a few years to the wall up there at Wanamaker's, because I'm in the middle of finding new products for the year. And if somebody can come in and ask off of a spam of not even the store, obviously you got a good rep, because
wait, Steve, people actually watch our stuff?
Well, it was one of the clips. Well, it wasn't our stuff. I mean, it was a clip that was in Alonzo's group. So it was probably just like a contact high. You know what I mean? It's like, well, it was in here. It's like, what is this? Alonzo put it out, so it must be good. And then he just saw that it was, I must have said I was from Wanamaker's or something, because he showed up. It was
Hey, that's all good. Shoot, I love it when people do that.
Yeah, no, I was kind of excited. And then that kind of added to that. I got to get Alonzo on the show. I got a guy asking for stuff. And I didn't even promote it in his group, so that's good.
Yeah, heck yeah.
That's a great marketing thing too. Like, hey, somebody go to this guy's store and ask him for his stuff.
Right. Yeah. Hey, everybody, go to Wanamaker's
and ask for go bug Steve and ask him for. Yeah, we'll get it in. Because I
just
think
in case, if you visit Wanamaker's at 1940 Ogden Avenue, Downers Grove, Illinois 60515.
The epicenter of grilling.
I was actually looking up a second ago. I'm not from your area. I'm like, what is Wanamaker's? I was like, literally, I didn't realize that it was like a grocery store, right? It's
a garden center. It's a garden center. In reality, it's a garden center. So there's 2 sites with Wanamaker's. So when you're out there looking for it, there'll be Wanamaker's Home and Garden. That's the actual name of the store, is Wanamaker's Home and Garden. That deals with. You'll get flowers, you'll get patio furniture, you'll get vanities, you'll get lawn and garden grass seed, you'll get the barbecue stuff a little bit. I decided and worked with the owners of the store, and we decided to create Wanamaker's Barbecue and Smoke Supply that just dealt with the barbecue section of the store. So you'll see that out there, Wanamaker's Barbecue and Smoke Supply. If you go on that one will deal specifically with just all the barbecue stuff that we carry.
Okay, so, yeah, I see it now. I'm looking. Heck yeah, that's cool.
It's what brought Steve and I together.
That's cool.
And you don't get lucky every time you do stuff, but I mean,
So
Ryan, back then you were a barbecue person, because you were at barbecue.
That's why I was doing competition barbecue, and
you couldn't hack that, and then you stepped down and went to
I couldn't
griddles.
afford it. That was the problem. I couldn't afford to do it.
It's expensive, man. It's ridiculous.
It is, when you're, and you jump in and you go straight to KCBS Master Series, and instead of doing backyard stuff, it's you're in there with the big boys, and you're bringing an $80 brisket, and they're cutting up a $300 Wagyu and only using this much of it, and yeah, you're cooking it and taking it all home and eating it for dinner for the next week or two, and yeah.
So what's your favorite thing to cook, Alonzo?
Man, in general, I'll answer this 2 times. I'll do competition meat and regular meat. So standard meat is, it really is turkey breast. It truly is turkey breast. I have so much fun cooking it, and I think it's just so delicious. I think it's super slept on. Competition wise, I love cooking competition ribs. I feel like that's the closest thing that I would actually still serve in my backyard. Everything else is pretty out there ridiculous. I'm not brining a chicken for 6 hours, injecting it with like 4 pounds of liquid, scraping all the fat off or anything like that. I ain't doing none of that. Same thing with a brisket, but I feel like ribs are really, really close. So, man, I just love cooking a turkey breast and some competition ribs. I really do.
What's your rib method?
So it just kind of depends. I cook on an offset and or on a drum. Right now I'm about to go back to the drums because I got a Ringo, an outlaw Ringo. So I'm going to throw that out there, and I'm going to play with that next weekend at Smoking on the Rio, which is a huge contest down in the Rio Grande Valley. But, man, it's about a 3-hour rib, taking them to about 216 degrees here in Texas. They got to be tender because they use plastic fork and knife to judge. So, man, it's pretty different, dude. I mean, I've done a KCVS here in Texas, but it's a lot different trying to basically melt them for plastic fork and knife, or trying to get a really, really good bite. Where in the valley, it's in Mercedes, Texas. It's a huge contest, man. There's like 150 teams. It's actually a qualifier for the $1 million event as well.
Yeah,
I think I saw a flyer for that.
Chance Vern.
What up, Chance V? It's one of my best friends.
Nice.
Nice. I had Ray, little Gringa. She was actually in a campsite behind and they were cooking. And I don't know who she was cooking with, Ray, if you're still in there. But the gentleman that she was cooking, I got to sample the ribs. Ray's ribs were really good. But the guy that it had to be, he might have been cooking them Texas style. I mean, Ryan, I'm not even kidding you. It was like they were like butter melting in your mouth. I mean, I had never tasted a consistency of a rib like that in my whole life. And it was, I didn't know how to, it was like, dude, this is like strange. 'Cause I'm just used to that one tough bite type of thing. But I mean, this wasn't even like, it was on the bone and it didn't really like fall off. But man, when you bit into it, it was just like warm butter. It was like, dude, this is crazy. I don't know how you get that.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're quite literally, I'm telling you, dude, like I'm taking them to like 215, 216, stupid tender. When you pick them up, I mean, the bones will all fall out from my experience, right? If I do them right, my bones are falling all the way out. A lot of the times I actually have to go back in there, like move the bone and put it back. It's pretty wild, dude. But the thing I like to tell people about competition barbecue is like, if you're not cooking to win, you're not going to win. I know that sounds like so simple, right? But a lot of people oh no, I'm not going to do that because that's not the way ribs are supposed to be. I get it. But here in Texas, like that's what you've got to do. It's just like saucing a brisket. I don't want to do it necessarily, but I have to do it if I want to have a chance. People don't realize there's so many different reasons why you put sauce on a slice of brisket. I'm sorry. Like if you don't, that thing is going to look gray and oxidized by the time it hits the table and they're judging it 15 minutes later. It's going to look horrible. So it's almost a way to like kind of mask that, keep a little bit of moisture into the slice. But there's people that just straight don't like it. And so they've got it set in their minds that like, that's stupid. Competition barbecues for idiots. And it just is what it is. You kind of have to play the game though. That's what I tell everybody. It's a game. And either you're playing to win or you're playing to continuously go over there and lose a lot of money. Like Ryan was saying, like, dude, on any given weekend, I mean, you're thinking, fees are about what, $250, $200.
Yeah.
If you're getting a decent brisket, 130 to 150, and if you're getting a really good brisket, it's gonna be 250. You're already at $500, bro. You haven't even got there.
Right.
I mean, and then you got to still get your ribs, your chicken, your pork. You got to get snacks. You got to get beers. Shit.
You got to get snacks. You got to
couple
get
bottles of bourbon. I mean, you're done.
beer,
I mean,
a couple
dude,
cigars.
You're talking about $750 literally at least, man.
To win 300.
Dude, I've honestly GC'd events where I didn't even make my money back. I promise. Like, I won the event, bro.
Right.
I remember one IBCA I won where I hit third place chicken, first place ribs, second place brisket, and I did not even win my money back, and I won the whole thing. Like, I didn't.
Jesus.
But like,
wow.
I mean, what do you do, right? That's just you kind of signed up to do that.
Oh yeah, you're doing it for the fun at that point, you know.
Sure.
No, I agree with you 100%.
You don't get into
know your region.
Barbecue. You don't get into competition barbecue to make money.
Yep.
You know, you're doing it to be out there and doing it. I think, like, and you were talking about, you know, if you're cooking the way that you want to cook compared to who you're cooking it for. I think Paul Buob was on here from Smoking Ghost, and he's like, my cook here in Illinois is like this, but when he goes on to Virginia, it's completely different.
Yeah.
You know, because you're cooking for, he's like, I went out there and just got spanked, and I figured out why, because they like this profile better.
Yeah.
You got to change where you're at.
I think the biggest piece of advice that I got was just that you need to understand that you are not cooking for you. You are cooking to appease 6, however many judges are on that table.
Right.
Right. Like, so you don't, if you take a bite of anything that you eat and you think like, oh man, that's so good because it's so sweet, somebody on that table is not going to like it because it's so sweet.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
It's like, I believe it was Brad Leininger one time said, yeah, I heard him on a podcast or a show or a video or something, like, man, he wants fifth, because fifth is probably going to get him the GC, unless somebody had a super awesome day, which it does happen. But like, if you want people to take a bite of your food and be like, man, this is pretty dang good, on to the next one. That's it. You know? Well, anyway.
I agree with you.
Terry White, good evening, sir. How are we doing?
Hello, Mr. Terry White.
Richard said, gotcha. I'm in the Alamo.
He lives in that. Richard, you live in the Alamo? I've been to the Alamo. It's actually quite smaller than it looks in the pictures.
That's what she said.
Oh, Ryan, come on. This is a family show, and you always got to get all like
we talked about Office Space, so we got to talk about The Office. I mean, why not?
Oh, now you made me forget my question, so you got to ask another one.
You're talking about the Alamo.
Oh, I know, but there was something that I was going to ask before the Alamo. Now I forgot.
Well,
I mean, it happens. It's going to happen from time to time.
I was going to go. I was sitting here looking. I'm like, what is wrong with his picture? I can't figure out why is it. And then I got onto his site, and I'm looking at his hat, and the hat's upside down. I'm like, what is going on there? But no.
Yeah.
I figured out I got my own answer to the question.
Yeah, no, my kids like watching Dude Perfect. I don't know if you guys know who Dude Perfect is, right? Yeah. On YouTube. So they're a very popular YouTube channel. They do like trick shot challenges, and so my kids love watching them. And one time they had a hat that was Dude, right? But it was upside down. And I didn't really think anything of it, but I do remember thinking like, man, why did they do that? Well, and then I saw, the next thing is like the Dallas Cowboys did it. And then, man, another company did it, and multiple people I kept seeing it over and over and over. And I kind of started doing some research, like, why are these people doing the upside down? Like it doesn't look the best, whatever. Well, it's a marketing tactic. So, hey, why is your hat like that? Oh, this is my company, man. Like, well, what is it? And it's an opportunity to talk about it. It brings attention to it. It's like, why would you have your hat like that? Oh, well, it's because I thought it looked cool, but also let me tell you about my company.
Yeah, so, it's an intentional error. It's an intentional error.
It's
just like Ryan. Sometimes, and I can guarantee, I can tell you who's the person who always catches it. But sometimes when I post things, I either misspell something or put in the wrong word in my Facebook posts, because I guarantee you everybody's going to be – they end up reaching out to you saying, hey, you misspelled this, or hey, you is this what you really wanted to say? And it's like, well, no, I'll fix it. But I'm kind of like, well, at least they read it. See?
At least they read it, yeah.
At least they read the whole thing.
Smoke Griddle Boys, yeah, we just covered this. He was talking turkey and ribs.
Mm-hmm.
Turkey and ribs.
I want to. I thought I had that video up there still, but that.
Did you get my outlaw?
Now.
Did you get my outlaw picture?
Oh yeah, I did. That's an old one.
It's really old. I don't have a beard in that one. I don't think.
No, you don't.
And I'm younger looking.
You actually have a lot more hair in that one.
No, it was just darker, Ryan. I had darker hair. My hair's gotten grayer, and as it gets grayer, you don't see it as much.
Oh, that's.
I didn't lose it. I haven't lost any hair.
Yeah, here you go.
Look at that. Look at that youngin.
Dang.
That is a Patio Outlaw. Look at that. That is from the. That was way back in the day. That was the barbecue bus got that, and they let us put it on our sales floor in the store for a while to see if anybody would buy it. And I can tell you, I am surprised that we did not. At that time, it was only. I don't even know what it was at that time. It was only like $3,800 or something like that. 3,900, maybe 4,000. I don't know what they are now, but it was. I'm sure it's probably gone up, but yeah, for the amount of people that said they wanted to buy that thing, I don't know how we didn't sell at least one. So thanks to the barbecue bus for letting us have that all those years ago. But
yeah,
I just emailed you a picture of my exact Outlaw. It looks a little different. It's a little bigger than that one. It's the Patio XL. But man, beautiful smoker, dude. I just what Jay's done is make such a flipping badass smoker, man. I love that thing.
I'm really wanting to see how the how that new. I'm going to try and see if I can forward this to. I want to see. I know I come now. I was just distracted by the picture of the smoker. I was trying to get the smoker up. Holy my jangy! That's a lot longer than the one that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jeez, Ryan. But anyway, I forgot the whole conversation I started. But anyway, I was lost it because I was looking at this smoker. I want to send this to Ryan. So
I'm waiting for it.
Well, I know, but it's in an email, so now I got to try and figure out how to get it into Messenger form.
Smoke Griddle Boy said instead of showing Playboy for Men photo shoots, what's your favorite food to smoke? Turkey and ribs. We just said that.
We already said that. Turkey and ribs. What is wrong with these guys? It must be their first day.
Must be the classes.
All right, I sent it. You might. I think you're going to get it, Ryan.
Shit.
Thanks, Ryan. That's what she said.
No, Steve, this is a family show. Oh.
Well, I had to say it because you've been saying it the whole time. So, but then you do a lot of social media stuff. Did you? I mean, is that some from kind of like you kind of did the Killer Hogs kind of watching Malcolm do his thing, and then you kind of wanted to do your own thing, and then because your videos are pretty cool too.
Yeah, I mean, I think Malcolm opened up that avenue for a lot of people to do it, and I think you watch and see what they've built an absolute dynasty in Killer Hogs and How to Barbecue Right, and it's inspiring for sure. So I definitely took a lot of inspiration from people like him, Meat Church, Swine Life when he was posting a lot, Tennessee Mojo when he was posting a lot, Chud, a lot of guys like that. I mean, you see what they're doing, and you want to build your own, you want to build your brand to kind of be a powerhouse in barbecue if at all possible. But the biggest thing is I still have so much fun making videos because I think it's really cool to just like film something, edit, produce it, and then make a video out of it, be able to tell a story. I have a lot of fun doing that, and it's something that my wife and I do together. So it's just a lot of fun for us to have like that together where we're trying to build and make good videos as much as we possibly can.
I wish my wife would want to be more involved, but she wants nothing to do with it.
Yeah, man, I get it a lot. I get that a lot. A lot of people will tell me that. They're like, man, I wish my wife was I'm like, man, Sabrina's she's a one of a kind. I mean, I tell people all the time, like, this company is not where it's at without her. She's done so much. She sacrifices a lot, and she films and edits, and I edit too, and she busts ass, and it's super appreciated for sure.
Nice. Trisha pretends well that she likes it, but at least she goes places.
I've got the photo uploaded, but there's Steve on his little one, and then Alonzo's is much bigger than yours.
Yeah.
It's way bigger than yours, Steve. Just saying.
Yeah.
Good job, Ryan.
And Daddy Dutch Barbecue over on Instagram. What's going on, brother? Oh, and he says Alonzo is awesome. He came over I went over on my YouTube.
You're awesome too, brother. Appreciate you.
Do you know Daddy Dutch?
I do. Not like well, but yeah, we've chatted a few times. Good dude.
Neither does Ryan.
Chud's Barbecue love Bradley. I actually met Daddy Dutch, not in person, but through Leprechaun TV, but through social media and everything. So is it, Ryan? Meh. What an ass.
So it's Ryan.
One girl boy says, "What's the preferred method for turkey?" If you go to his Facebook page, he's got his video on there. The turkey just
or Instagram,
Instagram,
either one.
Yeah, I didn't look at Instagram, but
I'll answer that though. I do like to cook it at 300. Man, I like to pull it at 148, dude. It'll freak people out, but pull it at 148, wrap it in butter for an hour. It'll continue cooking, and it'll fully pasteurize, and it'll be fully safe to eat. That's the one thing I feel like people don't understand, which is not a problem. You just need to be taught. Like, pasteurization on poultry is everything. It doesn't have to get to 165. It's instantly safe to eat at 165, but it's also safe to eat at lower temperatures as long as it holds that temperature for X amount of time. So turkey's always fully pasteurized, and I don't remember the chart off the top of my head, but I know it well enough to know that you do not have to cook it all the way to 165. It is fully safe to eat at 165 instantly, though, once it hits that one.
That's the food grade. Or
wrap it in butter.
I'm gonna share this out and see if I can. Yeah, here it goes. I'll watch this real quick.
Butter looks incredible, just like you, and is guaranteed Cajun injected turkey breast.
Look how it's falling apart
and packed full of flavor. Let me show you what to do. We'll start by taking a classic Tony Chachere's injection, mixing it well, and pumping it into a 4-pound turkey breast. Flip it over because we want to season the bottom side first with Malcolm's King Craw. Make sure you get a nice coating of the seasoning, pat it in, and don't forget the top side. We want to make sure that we have full coverage. Now onto a 300-degree Quattro D Shorty. We'll cook this for around 30 minutes before we probe it with a temp spike to monitor temps. Once she's looking sexy and tan, just like you, and reaching 150 degrees internal, it's time to let it rest in some foil with 1 stick of butter for the next hour. After an hour, we'll unwrap our present and be met with an instant buttery and Cajun smell that's going to have you begging to eat. This turkey breast slices like butter, looks incredible just like you, and is guaranteed to be a hit at the dinner table.
Yeah.
Look at that. Dude, that looks moist as hell.
No, dude, I just love see, that's the part that I love about making videos, right? Like, when I write those scripts, I'm like sitting there laughing. I'm like, yeah, I'm such a dumbass. Like, looking sexy and tan just like you. Like, this slice is juicy just like you. I always say something stupid like that. I remember one time I did a video where I was like, this meat shreds just like your cousin's mixtape. Like, I don't even know where I came up with that in my brain, but again, like, that's the funnest part about it for me, man, is like, I don't know. It's just all so fun, dude. It's like hilarious though. I love doing it. And me and my wife I'll like read her the script, and she's like, where did you come up with this shit in your brain? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just being a fool, just having some fun with it.
Yeah, but that's what sells a lot of the stuff, is the energy that you bring to it. I mean, it's fun, and that's the whole thing. I mean, it sounds, I know, I can just see it when you're writing it. I mean, it does. It probably sounds corny as heck, but that's what ended up. I laughed too when you said it. Tan just like you. I laughed too. I mean, because it's something funny. So
yeah, like even recently I've done like it'll clap back at you just like her. Like stupid things that people were like, wait, what did you just say? I'm like, Yeah. You read that or you heard that right. Don't get it twisted. But
Steve knows all about the clap.
Ryan, come on, now. This is a family show, Ryan.
It's nobody's watching it an hour and 4 minutes in.
We got 7 people.
We just went down to 6. Sorry.
Well, that's because you said the clap, and now
it's all my fault.
So, well, I got to ask. I know a question that I was going to ask you way back and when we were talking about the Corpus Christi area. Do you find that the barbecue down in that area, since you are 2 hours from the border, is there that southwestern Mexican influence in barbecue down in that area? I mean, because obviously, as you said, Texas. I mean that's salt, pepper, garlic, or salt, pepper, just salt, pepper. Is there a little bit more influence? Because I mean, you were rattling off that meal that your dad used to cook, and that sounded pretty damn good.
Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of influence like that around here. You're going to get a lot of beans around here. They're going to be more like chado beans, so that's like a little more soupy. They're going to have cilantro. They're going to have like onions and stuff in there. So it's going to be more savory. It's not going to be like a sweet barbecue baked bean or anything. A lot of Mexican rice, a lot of homemade tortillas, pico de gallo, stuff like that. We recently went to a place in San Antonio called Reese Bros Barbecue. We actually did a video on it where we went and bought the whole menu, tasted the whole menu. And man, it's 2 brothers in San Antonio, and they're making like super Mexican influenced barbecue, and it was so good. I couldn't get enough. I wanted to keep eating. I was just so full. After you try the whole menu, at least a couple of bites of everything, you're like, you want to explode. But man, just really, really good stuff. And down south, there's another place called GW's, which is number 5 on the Texas Monthly top 50 list, and they're doing incredible things down there too. Like some of these barbecue joints, dude, are just on another level, and they're really putting a lot of Mexican influence into it, especially the ones like Houston, San Antonio, South. Once you get towards like Austin and stuff like that, and north, it's a little more like Central Texas style barbecue from what I've seen. But there's some people that are out there doing great, amazing looking things. Like I can't wait to go try B4 barbecue. It's something that I've wanted to really try lately. They got some of the most beautiful looking food that I've ever seen. There's no way it's not delicious. So
what's the name of it?
B4 barbecue, like B and then the number 4 barbecue.
Oh, I thought you. I thought you said beef whore. I was like,
Ryan's in a whole another level this week, ladies and gentlemen. He's in a whole new world.
Richard said, do you buy any meats from Champs?
I do. Yeah, they also carry our products. I try and go support all the places that carry our products that are local. So, I'll kind of like rotate. I'll go buy stuff from Champs, Montrese, Borai, Tuttle's, all the people around us that carry our products. And I do buy meat from Champs. Yes, sir.
Did you have you been to Burnt Bean? Did you get into Burnt Bean?
Oh, heck yeah, I did. Yeah.
What would you say that is? Is that more Central Texas or regular Texas, or is that more of that Southwestern influence, a little of both?
Dude, the thing I would say about Burnt Bean is it's like a culinary experience, really and truly. What Ernest is doing is next level because he's like a trained chef, dude. So he's putting out, of course, like delicious brisket, delicious ribs, delicious, main meats. But then at the same time, like he makes some incredible Korean style beef back ribs, which just have like such a sweet, spicy, sticky flavor to them. His breakfast is top notch. It's like a really, really Mexican inspired breakfast that, it has like the crunchy corn tortilla, the refried beans, cotija cheese, barbacoa, cilantro, all that stuff. So he's just got so much flavor going on. I've been watching, I would consider myself pretty good friends with Ernest. Not like best friends, but we talk pretty often. And, we'll talk about some of his specials coming up, and I've seen some of them. It's just insane. They were actually nominated for a James Beard Award with the Culinary Award. So a barbecue restaurant being nominated for a culinary award, same thing with GW's, what George Watts is doing over there is incredible. So like these guys they are making good barbecue, but they're taking it to I don't even want to say another level. I want to say another planet, dude, because like that's something I couldn't even think about doing. They're really, really good at what they do.
Well, I'm gonna email you and the email is gonna have two things because I want to see if you can talk to what is it? Is it Ernesto, or from Burnt Bean? Ernest, I want to get him on. I've messaged him. I have a friend in Indiana, actually Joey Wilson's dad, that ate there a lot. I want to get him on the show. I've been trying for a while, so I may ask you to, maybe like, give him a poke or something and say, hey, you should be on this podcast.
I'll do what I can.
I know. Now I know you will. Thank you. Scott, I got Scott over here on Instagram. He said he just pulled out his ribs out of the smoker. And so.
Heck yeah. Gonna be good eats for you.
Yeah, it is good eats. So
what else? What else? For the Super Bowl?
Say that one more time. What am I cooking for the Super Bowl?
What are you cooking for the Super Bowl? What's on the menu?
We're gonna do. I don't know if is it char or char siu? Char siu or char siu?
Char siu.
We're doing some baby back ribs, char siu style, and then also gonna make some chicken wings, and then also going to do. I'm gonna try. I've been seeing a lot of people do like the barbecue meatballs, so I'm gonna try those. But instead of using the frozen one, I'm like actually gonna make them because a lot of people use the frozen one, and I'm not better than them. I just don't like the texture that like I don't know. They feel funky.
It changes.
Yeah, just like I don't know. I don't. So I'm gonna make my own. I was thinking about maybe stuffing them with a little cheese, seeing how that cooking them, throwing them in some sauce, and yeah,
stuff them with some cranberry.
Well, just so we can plug our sponsors, Melinda's has the new TKO wing kit coming out. It is out. You can go to their website and get that. It is on its way to Wanamaker's, the epicenter of grilling and smoking in the western suburbs of Chicago, located in lovely, beautiful Downers Grove, Illinois. Actually, Ryan, one of these is yours, but I actually I have some coming in. But since they haven't come in yet, I think for the weekend, I think I'm going to take ours and I think they're going to both go to the store. To see if I can sell some, and then when the other ones come in, I'll give you yours back.
Okay.
Well, I mean that's a retailer. I mean, I got it sitting here. I feel bad because I want the customers to get what they want, which is this TKO wing kit from Melinda's.
I'll tell you what, dude, and I'm not sponsored by Melinda's, but I went to Alfregoni's Open Fire Meetup.
Oh, and, I'm jealous. I'm jealous already.
Jealous.
So I went to Alfregoni's Open Fire Meetup, and we were there for like a couple of days before the event actually started and stuff. And so they gave a little bag that had some Melinda stuff in there, and I have the Melinda's hot honey. Dude, that shit is awesome, bro. I am not sponsored by Melinda's. I will be straight with you, but that stuff is fire, bro. Like I love me some hot honey, and that one might be. I mean, it's definitely up there with like top 3 hot honeys. There's this place locally, like this dude that just lives in town that makes a really awesome hot honey. But yeah, Melinda's is for when I feel like a lot of the times when you get to that commercial level and you're making so much, like a lot of the times they put out these products and you're like, nah. But dude, Melinda's hot honey is fire. It's like got the texture in it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good.
It goes on my pizza. No matter if I'm making a pizza at home or picking up pizza and bringing it back, it's all over my pizza.
Oh, it's good stuff, bro.
So you should try the ghost pepper one. The ghost pepper hot honey.
I think I've got everything. I got like a kit of all of it.
We get the little mini. You get the little minis.
Here. Yeah. I got a bunch of little mini ones, and then I got like 2 or 3 bigger bottles.
We had David on here and we were trying them, and I tried the ghost pepper hot honey and inhaled at the same time. It was good.
Yeah, he burned his lungs out. Oh, yeah. So what did you think? All right, so we're gonna switch gears. I know it's over. If you got to go, Alonzo, just say so.
No.
What did you think of the Hondo thing? I think the Hondo I think that's the future. I think right there.
Dude, it was easily one of the coolest things I've ever experienced in barbecue. Easily. just seeing that many people show up, all the cooking, dude, like it was so many of the people in the space that are doing big things. Like you got Al, you had like Chuck's Flavor Train, you had TFTI, Malcolm was there. I was actually pretty much with Malcolm and them the whole time. You had Heath there. It was just, I don't know, dude. Like it blew my mind when I walked. So I knew I was going. And I still didn't have any idea of what to expect when I got there. And it was, no lie, just like, I walked up, I was like, holy, there's no way that this is a real thing. Like I expected it to probably be 75% smaller than what it actually was. It was huge. There was vendors everywhere. You know, you had Melinda's there. You had like HEB was there with a vendor booth. Like I was like, what the heck? I didn't even know. You know, you had like, I believe Turtle Box was there. There was just, Weber was there. They had a freak. Did you guys see that Ferris wheel with the Webers on it?
Yeah.
Dude, it was like, I was looking at the thing. I was like, there's no way I'm flipping looking at this right now. You know, it was just a really, really cool thing.
Yeah, that was built by Craig Carter from Aces Wild.
Dude, I just genuinely, when I saw it, I was like, this shit is awesome, dude. So it was a really, really cool place to be. Met a lot of people, and you know, I think that's always really good, especially with doing what we're doing and you know, trying to grow the brand. It's always good to meet the people in the same space as you.
Not to like rub it in Steve's face, but did you get to try Alpha Groni's pork belly?
Did, yeah, man, dude. There was a dude got to try basically everything. It was
it's so good.
Just super awesome. Dude.
Sorry, Steve.
That's right. I hung out with Al was at the shed. I hung out with Al at the shed. Unfortunately,
great guy.
Unfortunately, he didn't cook. So he was at the shed. It was kind of funny because he was sitting there, and David's son was actually there as well. David from Melinda's. So Al, you know, I see Al. Like we were waiting for the awards, and I see him, and he's like walking around smoking this cigar, you know, whatever, doing his thing, and then it's like, you know, an hour or so later, and he walks up to David, and he's like, I think I'm ready for a cigar. And I'm like, dude, you already had a cigar. He's like, what? He's like, what's with you and my wife? And I said, I said, no. I said, I don't have a problem with you having a cigar, but you know, you came up acting like, the evening's over now. It's time for a cigar. You know what I mean? Like it's your first one, and it's like, dude, you already had one. I mean,
it's a nice glass of bourbon at the end of the night, you know. So
yeah,
what if it's your fifth one?
But it was. I don't think David, the older David, but his son had it. Al had them. He was smoking one. David Williamson had it. So it was like this row of cigar smokers, you know, watching the awards. It was kind of a cool little. And Mike Starr was there freezing his butt off because obviously he's used to having warmer weather. And that night it got down to I think to like 45 or 50s with a high cold wind out of the north. It was actually cold for me. So, but anyway, that's my Al story.
Good job.
Al's a good dude, bro. One of the best I've met.
So what was it like going to? I saw the picture. You actually went to. I'm obviously going down to the shed the last 2 years. I've driven past Hernando, Mississippi, and I've always wanted to turn off and go to How to Barbecue Right. But you were actually, I saw you with a picture in front of where he actually cooks.
Yeah, we filmed with Malcolm last year. One video for our channel, one video for their channel. It's you know, it's kind of surreal. Yeah, I told you guys how and why we started, right? And he's one of the reasons why we started. And to have them reach out and tell us that, hey, like we want you to come out and film and stuff is it's a pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you kind of feel like it's all of the hard work that you've put in, just kind of building up and getting you closer to where you want to be, closer to your goal. You know, I'll be flat out. I want to do this full time, right? I want to make barbecue videos and sell barbecue products full time. We're not quite there yet, but I mean, every single day we're one step closer, right? So doing that was insane. Learning from them was probably the best thing I got from that. Just seeing how they do things, seeing their mindset when it's like, man, a lot of the times I would just, what do I want to eat today? Cool, let's make that. They have a plan. They have a reason why they're doing what they're doing. Man, they'll take multiple shots. If it didn't turn out right, like Rochelle is right there telling you, like, hey, no, we got to do it again. A little more energy, a little less energy. You know, she's there producing the whole thing. And it felt weird for a little bit because you're like, oh gosh, like this is. I wasn't nervous all the way up until the very second when we started. I was like, because I didn't, I wasn't expecting for them to like actually produce me and listen and say like, no, try that again. But it was really, really eye-opening, and I feel like it did allow Sabrina and I to come back home, take a few days to digest everything that we saw and felt over there, and like we were able to kind of change the way we do things. And I think that we got a lot better just from being over there and hanging out with them, and just some of the most genuine people you'll ever meet. Like, who Malcolm is on camera, he's an even better person in person. Like just one of the coolest dudes I've met. So yeah, it was really, really fun, and hopefully we can do it again.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Like I said, I've driven I've driven past that exit like four times, and every single time it's just like, well, what if we just swung by and see if they're there? And because Mark Williams is there too, and I'd be like to see both of them. And you're just like, oh, I'm gonna surprise them, and it's just like, we got to make time. We got to get to a certain spot at a certain time. And I know if I, just like you, obviously being, starstruck. I mean, I know he's been on the show a couple times, but actually to sit and talk to somebody in person is a whole different ball game. But I know I would get stuck there for an hour or two, just flipping, talking food and doing this and doing that, and tour of probably facilities or whatever in the store, and spending my time walking around the Malcolm store and all this other stuff that it's just like, that would throw the whole trip out of whack. But it's like, man, I've passed that exit. I'm just like, dude, you're right here. You got to go.
Just do it.
You got to do it one day, man. It's not that far off the exit. I mean, it's really not.
So that maybe that's be on next year's planned trip to hopefully, if the weather's not bad. So
for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, it'd be nice to have a producer. I wish I had someone to edit the stuff I have. Ryan, you want to be my editor? And
no,
edit
I don't
all
have
the
anybody
videos?
to edit my stuff. I've got footage of cooks and pictures that's just in my phone, and it's a lot. That's why I'm saying it'd be nice if, I know my wife will never do it, but to have somebody else alongside that loves to do what you do as well and loves to get involved with, like, I'm 100% jealous of that.
Yeah, like I said, I'm super, super lucky, dude. Super blessed. I ain't even gonna sit here in front. Like I know it too. That's why try and be good to her as best I can, because we wouldn't be where we're at without her. That's for damn sure.
Oh, yeah, I know you're lucky on that. Excuse me, I got that little cough issue there going.
Oh no.
Excuse me.
That's just because Trish put something in your drink. So
that's a possibility. All right. Well, I think, man, we did pretty good. We did like almost an hour and a half. It was like a half hour. Perfect. Alonzo, it was great to see you. We're going to have you on again as things go on. And then I will send you an email, because I'd want to get pricing and stuff for your rubs and your seasonings and stuff like that. Cause I think that would be, that'd be a pretty cool addition to the wall at Wanamaker's.
Heck yeah, man.
And then,
just let me know.
And then we'll see if we can, between the two of us, we can work and get Ernest on from the Burnt Bean on the show, because he's been one of my ones I've been trying to get for a while. So we'll see what happens.
I'll tell you what, that dude is one of the most motivating people in the world. If he can't do it, don't take it personally. I think he's just like the busiest dude ever, bro.
Or I think he's busy. I know it's because he's probably busy. And I mean, obviously, who would turn down being on this show? I mean, but but I'm sure he's really. Is he the Pope of barbecue? Is that what that's what I thought.
Pope of barbecue. Cool little story on it too. Hopefully he could tell it to you.
All right. Yeah, I'm curious. I'll wait for that. Don't tell me it. I'll wait for him.
I'm just kidding. But no,
thanks.
Man, I just real quick, I appreciate you guys having me on for sure. Means a lot. Love what you guys are doing. Keep doing it. Don't stop, and keep having fun with it, man. I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it, Alonzo.
Thank you very much for coming on.
See y'all boys later.
Have a
See
good
you,
night.
Alonzo.
Take care. Man.
All right. Great
Thank
chat.
you.
Great chat. Hour and a half almost. Great chat. Perfect thing. So yeah, I'm going to probably do that, Ryan, with your Melinda's kit. Sorry, buddy, but I just realized that I have one for you and one for me sitting here, and I was supposed to get some in, and guess what was the only thing that didn't ship in with my Melinda's order was the Honey Money wing kit and this TKO wing kit. So I'm gonna, with the Super Bowl coming up, I'm gonna put those out there.
I know I could have used that for Sunday, but that's all right.
Well, I mean, you can
come by it.
You can come by it if you want. Or I mean, if you want to stop at the store, I'll give it to you.
Richard,
thanks, Richard.
And,
thanks.
Donnie, thanks for being here the whole time. I don't know. We still got 7
thanks
people in here, so everybody else that's here, we totally appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
Can you get Ray's video to come up, and maybe we could put it on here and embarrass her a little bit?
If she's here.
She's probably not even here.
We'll get her on next week.
All right, we'll get her on next week. Speaking of next week, Ryan, who do we have on the big show next week? The greatest show that there is that nobody watches. I am super excited about this one. How do you like my videos that I've been putting out, Ryan? The little introduction.
You've been crushing it with the videos.
You know what that is?
Thanks for tagging me and inviting me on all of them.
You know what that is, and I'm gonna share my secret on here because I have Mr. Ryan Hoagland to thank for how I did those videos. Those are actually it wasn't AI. Those were actually I went to their Instagram page and I recorded the screen.
Oh.
And then I had like the ones for our next week's guest. We're going to have Farm to Fire Louisiana is going to be on here. I am telling you, they're hot right now. They're already up over 100,000 followers on Instagram, I believe. And I met one, I believe his name is Matt. I met him I met them both. I think it's Matt and Logan, I think. I met them both at the shed. We did a lot of talking with Matt because he was the guy with the long beard. But anyway, so I recorded that, cropped it all down, and then I had like this 6-minute video that then I just went in and split it to the little sections that I wanted. That was pretty. I did the same thing with Alonzo's stuff. I'm like, well, that works out pretty cool. It's a better intro video because obviously Instagram does not take just a regular show introduction. So next week, Farm to Fire Louisiana. Get onto their Instagram page, check them out, and they will be here next week. I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, he was super pumped. Maybe he's never really looked at the show, but he was really excited. Like we were a big time podcast. And he was really excited, but they were talking about maybe cooking some stuff. They were maybe doing,
Yeah.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah. Hey, Mike. Thanks for.
Hi, Mike. Bye, Mike.
Hi, Mike. Bye, Mike.
Bye, Mike. Bye, Mike.
And Donnie, if you don't have anything to do till 11 o'clock, you're still waiting for AT&T to fix the internet. If you want to go back through and watch any of the past episodes, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. No, not TikTok.
Probably. You can go to YouTube. You can watch. Man, you can go watch episode 1 with Dwayne.
You can go watch episode 1 through 116, and then report back.
Is this 116 or is this? Oh, it's 116. I
don't think you counted the shows that I did, but.
No, I did. I added in your griddle play date that you had with the
play date. Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, so we got so we can get the next 2 weeks in. We'll get the next 2 weeks up. We got next week we got Farm to Fire Louisiana. Great. And then on the 19th we will have I know it's a little bit late. We will have the American Royal Champions Rooters and Tutors barbecue will be on.
Nice. All right, guys. Have a good night. We will see you next week. Take care. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Goodbye. Bye.